Boy, this team has been stressing me out like crazy lately. You know, you go on some tough streaks, you're losing a lot of games, and now you win 2 in a row, both in the shootout. So stressful. But it's how we got to that point where I'm proud of the blue and white. Now, we'll get to that in a second here. First off, Freddie Anderson, fantastic game. 2 goals, 34 shots against, a .944 save percentage. He continues to be an unbelievable goaltender in this league. Save percentage now at .922 and a goals against before this game. These are all before this game. 267 goals against average and a .922 save percentage. Just amazing. Now let's break this thing down. Nothing happens in the first period. We head to the second period. A beautiful passing play between Thomas Vanek and Brock Besser to score his 22nd goal of the year, and it's 1-0 Vancouver. But don't worry, it's only 3 minutes into the second period. Still basically a period and a half to go. Lots of time. So, we get to the end of the second period. We're still down 1-0, but you know what? You still got a whole period to play. Don't worry about it. This team can score. However, this Vancouver team has really been a pain in the rear to this Leaf club. Last time we played Vancouver, on the road, in Vancouver, and you go down 2-0 early, and you just can't beat Markstrom. You just can't. And through the first 2 periods, Leafs can't get a bounce, and they can't score against Jacob Markstrom. The same darn thing. Third period, take a penalty. It sucks. A minute later, I think it's about, or like 35, 40 seconds after the first penalty, Roman Polak takes a tripping penalty. And the referees missed badly on that play. Now, I understand why it looks bad. I understand that, and in fast motion, yeah, I understand. Maybe it looks bad, but you review that. Polak just slapped the guy's leg a little bit. Wasn't even that hard. He goes down. Now, it wasn't a dive or anything. I think it was Sedin. Oh, which one? I don't know. He toe-picked into the ice and falls over right as Polak hits his leg. Makes it look like a trip. Polak gets the penalty, and we're down 2 men. The odds of them scoring on that, pretty good. And Sam Gagner scores a 7th goal in the year, and Leafs down 2-0 with just 13 and a half to go. Doesn't look good. However, this Leaf team, they don't quit. Under 2 minutes after that goal, great play by William Nylander to get the puck up to Zach Hyman, and a great work by Zach Hyman staying onside. That's the big part to that play. And a beautiful feed backdoor to Austin Matthews, who just taps it in there on the 2-on-1. And Leafs are within 1. Austin Matthews' 19th goal of the year. Like I said, Hyman, Nylander grab assists. But 12 minutes to go, or 11 and a half to go. It's only a 1-goal game. Who knows what can happen? 4 minutes after that, Morgan Rielly, a beautiful outlet pass to Tyler Bozak. He knocks it out of midair, settles it down, gets the initial shot. Good save by Markstrom. However, big rebound, and he's way out of his crease. Bozak pots it in the empty netter. We got ourselves a tie hockey game. And on that play, Travis Dermott records his first NHL point in his first NHL game. Now, were there a few hiccups he had in this game? Yeah, of course. He's playing in his first NHL game. What do you expect? But overall, pretty darn good-looking player, if you ask me. And I thought he didn't really look out of place. There were times where he did, but again, he's a young guy trying to learn his ways in the NHL. It's one game. I thought he looked pretty darn good, and great to see him get his first point in the NHL in his first game. Get that monkey off his back so he doesn't have to worry too much about that. We head to overtime. Leafs get a power play. Can't score. Don't shoot the puck enough on that. Try to thread the needle too many times. Can't. And we head to the shootout. Before we head to the shootout, Brock Besser coming down the right wing And a beautiful shot. It goes in, and I'm thinking, oh, God, let's just turn this off, whatever. I was watching with my buddy, and I'm like, it's over. Just turn it off. Because everyone's celebrating. Referee says it's a good goal. They're all celebrating. There you go. That's the end of the game. We turn it off, and, I check a couple minutes later. I'm like, I never got a finals update, but I might as well just check to see what happened, who got the assist on Besser's goal. Anyways, I go check, and it's still 2-2, and the Leafs have a power play. And I'm like, let's turn this baby back on. We turn it on, Leafs got a power play, and they show the replay, went post out. Lucky break for the Leafs, but hey, we haven't got a lot of breaks of late, so we'll take it. And with that being said, we go to the shootout. And Austin Matthews, who has been money the last 2 games in the shootout, money once again, same move he did in the last game against Martin Jones, but this time, Jacob Markstrom didn't even move. Fires a 5-hole and he didn't even go down. Matthews fooled him perfectly. But then right after that, Sam Gagner comes down and scores. Mitch Marner tries another deke. Can't jam it in. Brock Besser, great save by whatchamacallit, Freddie Anderson. There you go. And Tyler Bozak comes down, the hero in the last shootout. Yes, last game. The hero once again. He scores there. Thomas Vanek comes down. Glove save by Freddie. 2 points for the Buds. And a great team victory. Now, shots on goal, 36 apiece. Leafs dominated in the faceoff dot. 63% faceoff wins. 0 for 4 on the power play. They were 1 for 3. And, just a hard-fought team victory. We've had a tough time against the Vancouver Canucks this season. But what we have seen is, the Leafs really playing hard over especially the last 2 games. The San Jose team, a very good team, and some not great. Freddie Anderson obviously with a turnover. These games shouldn't have gone into overtime or even the shootout, but they did. Right? So next up for the Buds is we hope that doesn't go into a shootout, and we go and wait for regulation to happen, because that would be great. That'd be nice just to have a regulation win, as the Columbus Blue Jackets are at the Air Canada Centre Monday night, 7 p.m., the only game on the schedule for the NHL, and I will be there at the Air Canada Centre cheering on the blue and white, as they look to play a better game against Columbus than they did in the last game, because that was rough. Alright, so you know what, guys, that is going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed this video, and you enjoyed this game, because it was an action-packed, very, very fun game to watch, hit that like button, I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below. What'd you guys think of Travis Dermott's debut? I thought he looked pretty darn good. What'd you think of the team overall in this one? And, Freddie Anderson continues to play unbelievable hockey this year for this team. Other than October, he's been arguably one of the best goalies in the National Hockey League. All right, so we'll talk to you guys. What'll it be? Is it Monday, Raptors edition? As they're in Brooklyn taking on the Nets. They look to stay on an absolute roll. The Raptors running through Milwaukee like it's easy. 27-10 on the season. They're looking for their 5th straight win in Brooklyn there, to end that 3-game road trip before they come home on Tuesday for a back-to-back against the Miami Heat. And we'll also talk to you guys Leafs edition, like we said, Monday as well, as the Columbus Blue Jackets come to the Air Canada Centre, as the Leafs look to continue on a roll, win their 3rd straight game, and get revenge against the Columbus Blue Jackets, and just get a nice regulation win. That would be much more relaxing than this crazy overtime and shootout stuff. Hopefully we get a win nonetheless, and we'll talk to you guys then.